Right, today everyone, we're talking about the two French words ici and là, because since being in France, frankly, I've noticed that they're not always so intuitive to use as a native English speaker, and the French wouldn't necessarily use them in the same ways that we would. So, to get the lowdown on these two tiny but powerful words, keep on watching. Salut tout le monde and welcome back to my channel. First of all, if you're new around here, my name is Alex, I live in the south of France and I teach you the everyday French that is spoken here in France and help you to understand problems you may be facing from an English speaker's perspective. So go ahead and click on that subscribe button to make sure you stay up to date with all my future content. Alors, ici and là. Now, I'm sure you already know that ici means here, but in my opinion, that's basically as straightforward as it gets for us English speakers. Là, on the other hand, means there. So you have here and there. Easy, right? Yes, a lot of the time it is just like that. But I'm going to talk to you today about some of the uses of these words that you may not be aware of. The first example that I can think of is the first one that always comes to mind when I'm talking about ici and là and how it differs from French to English. And that is, if you can imagine being at your friend's place and you need to tell them that you've arrived, that you're here, then you would call them in English. Imagine that you're outside the building, you say, I'm here. Well, in French, they don't say je suis ici. Now, of course they'd understand you, but a lot of people don't get corrected because of this. In actual fact, the French use là, which, as I've already said, to us would mean more there. So the French would be like, je suis là, ou je suis là. Également, if they're the ones to call you, to tell you that they're at your place, that they've arrived, and you've got them on the phone, you can say, t'es là? Ok, j'arrive. Are you here? Are you there? All right, I'm coming. I really love learning these little things about the language because it shows that you have taken the time to listen and to learn how the French actually use their own language. And let's face it, it's only a 2 or 3 letter word depending on which one you say. So it should be really easy to integrate into your daily life. One use of là, which is used every single day, is là-bas. Là-bas, which means over there. So you can use it with confidence to mean over there whenever you'd use over there in English. But you'd also use it in the following context. Imagine that you're telling someone that you'll meet them at the office, meet them at the bar, you'll meet them at the park, maybe you're together right now and you're saying, you go ahead, I'll meet you there, I'll meet you at the bar. You would say, je te retrouve là-bas, je te retrouve là-bas, je te retrouve là-bas. Whereas in English we might say, I'll meet you there. Possibly we'd say, I'll meet you over there. But in this case, just in case you're someone who would say, I'll meet you there, you can say, je te retrouve là-bas. Je te retrouve là-bas. Là is also used in everyday spoken French as what we call a filler word, which are words that you use in your conversation to give yourself time to think, and often they just become a bad habit. But nevertheless, là is used so often throughout the day that I need to mention it to you. In fact, I've already done a video all about common filler words, including là, and I'll place that in the description below and at the end of this video, so go and check it out if you haven't already. But basically, là means now. Someone can ask you, what are you up to at the moment? In more formal French, you might say, actuellement, je suis en train de faire mes devoirs. Actuellement, je suis en train de faire mes devoirs. Currently, right now, I'm doing my homework. But with là, you just switch out actuellement for là. You just say, là, je suis en train de faire mes devoirs. Là, je suis en train de faire mes devoirs. Now, for this introduction to ici and là, I couldn't not mention these constantly confusing terms of celui-ci and celui-là. You might be saying, but where's ici here? Well, notice you can see là and ci. Well, they share the same root. Celui-ci, maybe in the past in Old French used to be celui-ici. I'm not sure, but they definitely share the same root. So celui-ci and celui-là are used roughly to mean this one or that one, if the thing is masculine. In my experience though, if there is just one thing that you're pointing out, i.e. this one or that one, depending on where it is, then you'd always use celui-là, celui-là. So you notice here again, là has more of a common usage than ici. There are actually quite a few places where ici and là are combined with other phrases to mean other things. I've thought about this topic quite a lot, but it's way too broad for this one video. So drop me a comment down below to let me know if that's a video that would interest you in the future. I'd say in general, as you can probably tell from this brief list, that là is found way more commonly in spoken French and perhaps French in general than ici, but it's still important for you to know the basics and to know how to differentiate between the two. Voilà, c'est tout ce que j'ai pour vous aujourd'hui dans cette vidéo, guys. Remember, if you're not already following me on Instagram, go ahead and do so. I post things every single day. They're quizzes, questions, or facts related to the current theme of the week. A link is down in the description. Du coup, if you made the sound, ah, yeah, he's right, at any point during this video, click on that like button down below. And click on that big red subscribe button if you haven't done so already. But until next time, merci beaucoup de regarder. À la prochaine. Ciao.